Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So, in our previous lecture, my dear friends, we have gone through the pranayama, the concept, the philosophy behind pranayama. And today I would like to discuss some technical part of pranayama that will be very nice, because as a student of yoga philosophy you need to clarify your each and every concept and doubts. Then you will be really perfect teacher, and you will have a very good sense of convincing, or uh, to make your students happy. So this type of capacity develops by the study of technical part of pranayama. So technical part of pranayama means, suppose that there are three dimensions of breathing. One, inhaling. Second, exhaling. So exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and between, and then again inhaling, again exhaling, and in between there is a point where neither inhalation nor exhalation, just stop the breath. So that stopping point of breath is a very important point, because what happens, therefore what happens when we inhale, exhale, and automatically a natural pause takes place there. So in the scriptures, uh, the sages have told, incoming breath apurak, in Sanskrit apurak, kumbhak, and rechak. Apurak, inhaling. Kumbhak, little stoppage, little pause. Rechak, just outgoing. So there are three dimensions of breathing. So sages have formulated how to disturb this, a rhythm of 3 points. The rhythmic circle must be disturbed, then there will be passes to enter in. For whom? For oxygen, for fresh air. As much as fresh air will come inside of the body, as much as consumption or the storage of oxygen will be there. And there is no any limit. Unlimited you can recharge your each and every cell, or you can fulfill the requirement of the oxygen within the body. And consumption and supplication, this is the circle, and that's going on. So we have to try technically how to hold more and more breath. As long as we will hold, so oxygen molecules will merge up into blood, and they will go to each and every part of the body. And in this way, the each and every cell is protected and healed, energized, spiritized. And this body is nothing. It is just composition of cells. This is the composition of cells. So to charge, the purpose of pranayama is to charge each and every cell of the body in order to heal, and fullness of health is required, is achieved. In that sequence, more advanced three steps are also told how to hold the breath much and more within the body. So, Antar Kumbhak, inner pause, the Kumbhak is very important, the pause is very important. So, inner pause, it is called Antar Kumbhak in the scripture, inner pause. Bahya Kumbhak means outer pause and just pause, known as a Keval Kumbhak. So now we have to understand the total dimension. What happens when we breathe in and breathe out? We just inhale and exhale. So three steps are told us in order to hold the breath. Okay, you inhale, not exhale immediately. Just inhale and stop the breath as long as you can stop. And then you release out. And stop outside as much as you can stop. Then inhale again. And in this circle you have to do, then you can make scope for consumption of oxygen. How to send the oxygen into each and every cell of the body? It's not possible without the kumbhaka or without the pause, inner pause, outer pause, and natural pause. And breathing also should be done so long and deep all the time. We have to try to inhale long and deep. So that also cover the holding pattern. The holding requirement is fulfilled by this act also, that inhaling, exhaling, fast, but no, slow, in slow motion. Then the time duration of breathing will be increased, and the time which is increased, that is giving the oxygen much and more. In this way we have to understand the philosophy of pranayama, the concept of the pranayama, benefit of pranayama, and here the technical part of pranayama. So that is almost finished, nothing else. Karishma of Kumbhak. I just tell you, Kumbhak is an important phenomenon in pranayama. There is no meaning to pranayama without Kumbhaka, especially the Bahya, outer Kumbhak or pause, which has the capacity to push the energy upward and helps attain miraculous power and clairvoyance, clairaudience, and all the capacity. This energy resides at the bottom of the spinal cord. When during our practice of pranayama, kumbhak makes all the air exhale out, and at the same time the naval portion becomes empty, a cavity is created through outer kumbhak. This energy moves to fill the vacuum. When the energy reaches this point, in yogic terms, it is called the Manipura Chakra navel point. When the practitioner reaches this phase, he or she achieves a major step in the process of meditation. Thus, Kumbhak is the governing point of the entire pranayamic process. I think you have understood. This is my book, and I have written this 13 or 14 years ago, so I have forgotten what I have written there. So I use my book to teach you, to tell you, to clear your concept about yoga and its philosophy. So This was the kumbhak that was very important, and that was really very important to know, because this is the dimension. And these are the technical point and technical part of pranayama which we have discussed here. So, what is pranayama? Philosophically you understood, and technically you understood. There are so many varieties of pranayama, so I can't teach all the pranayama. Maybe after finishing this philosophy series, I may give some tips for particular problems, physical or mental problems, and then I think that series will help you to understand the theory and therapy. Theory and therapy. In that series, I will put all those. So, thank you very much for today, and see you again. And where are you going? Just subscribe and then close. So, thank you very much. See you later.